Okay, let's look at this famous black house in London. It stands alone. Every other house on the street is a light color. Pink, light blue, cream, but this one is black. Very dark charcoal black. Why would someone do that? What is inside? Today, we are going to find out. We are going on a real tour, just like a friend showing you around. I want you to feel like you are right here with me, walking through the front door. We are in Notting Hill, you might know it from movies. It is a beautiful area in West London. The streets are full of life. There are cafes, little shops, and a famous market called Portobello Road. On Saturdays, the market is very busy. People sell antiques, food, and all sorts of things. The streets are also famous for their colorful houses. They are painted in pretty pastel colors. It looks very cheerful. But on this one street, there is a different kind of house. It does not try to fit in. It wants to stand out. From the outside, it looks serious, strong, maybe a little mysterious. The paint is a matte charcoal black. It is not shiny. It is a flat, deep black. It feels modern and brave. The house is tall and thin. It is connected to the houses on both sides. They are white and light yellow. So the black house really draws your eye. You can't help but look at it. First thing I notice is how clean the line is between the black house and the white house next door. It is a perfect straight line from the roof all the way down to the ground. Someone took great care to paint it. They only painted their own half of the building. It shows they have confidence. They know what they want their home to say. It says, "Here I am." Before we go in, let's talk about the street. This is a very nice, quiet street. It has old trees, the sidewalks are clean, it feels safe and expensive. This is a place where rich people live, but it is not snobby, it feels friendly. You are close to everything, but your home is your private world. And for a house in the middle of London, it has something very special, a parking space. Right in front of the house there is space for one car. In London, that is like finding gold. Most people here do not have a car because there is nowhere to put it. But here, you can drive home and park right outside your door. It is a small thing, but it means a lot. Now, let's walk up the few steps to the front door. The door is also black. It is simple and elegant. No big gold knocker, just a clean, modern door. I ring the bell. Well, in our tour, we can just walk in. Imagine the door is open for us. We step inside. The first thing you feel is space, light, height. You are standing in a big open room. This is the main living area. It is on what they call the raised ground floor. That means you come up a few steps from the street to get in, so you are already one level up. The room has very high ceilings, maybe 4 meters high. It makes you feel free. It does not feel crowded. The floors are made of wide wooden planks. They are a light oak color. They look warm and natural. The walls are painted a soft white, not a bright white, but a gentle, warm white. It makes the light in the room very soft and nice. On one wall there is a beautiful fireplace. It is not an old-fashioned one. It is modern. It is made of a single piece of gray marble. The marble has soft lines in it, like waves. It is a piece of art. You can imagine sitting here on a cold London evening with a fire going. It would be so cozy. But the most amazing thing in this room is not the fireplace, it is the back wall. The entire back wall of this room is glass, but it is not just a normal window. It is a huge glass wall from the floor to the ceiling. And when I say huge, I mean it is about 10 meters tall. That is as tall as 3 people standing on each other's shoulders. It is incredible. This glass wall looks down into the floor below. It is like a giant window into the next level of the house. And the glass is so clear, it almost looks like there is nothing there. It makes the house feel connected. You can see all the way through. It brings so much light into the heart of the home. In the middle of the room, hanging from the high ceiling, is a light fixture. It is not a normal lamp. It is more like a sculpture made of metal rods. The rods are thin and black. They curve and twist in a beautiful shape. It looks like a cloud of black lines. It is very modern and interesting. It shows that the people who live here care about design. Every single thing has been thought about. Now, let's go down. In the middle of the room there is a staircase. It is not a normal staircase with walls on both sides. It is a floating staircase. Each step is made from a thick slab of white marble. The marble is the same as the fireplace. It has those beautiful soft gray lines, and the steps seem to hang in the air. There is no solid wall under them. They are attached to the wall on one side, and the other side is open. It looks light and graceful. Walking down it feels special, like you are in a museum. We walk down the floating marble stairs to the next floor. This is called the lower ground floor. This is where the kitchen is, and it is a kitchen that will make you stop and stare. The whole kitchen is a vision in white marble. The countertops are white marble. The big island in the middle is white marble. Even the backsplash on the wall is made from huge slabs of white marble, and they didn't just use any pieces. They used something called book matched marble. That means they cut one big slab of marble into two thinner slabs, like opening a book. Then they put them next to each other on the wall. The pattern on the marble makes a mirror image. It looks like a butterfly's wings. It is a beautiful natural piece of art. It is also very, very expensive. This tells you that no cost was spared here. All the appliances are hidden. The refrigerator, the dishwasher, even the oven. They are all behind cabinets that look like plain white wood. You press a button, and a cabinet door opens, and inside is a fancy oven. Another cabinet opens to reveal a refrigerator. It makes the kitchen look super clean and simple. You don't see any machines. You just see a beautiful, calm white space. The appliances are some of the best you can buy. The cooktop is by Gaggenau, a German brand that chefs love. The ovens and coffee machine are by Miele, another top German brand. Everything here is made to work perfectly and last a long time, but the best part of this floor is at the back. Remember that giant glass wall we saw from upstairs? On this floor, that glass wall is actually a set of giant doors. They are maybe 4 meters tall. They are huge. They are the kind of doors you would see in a castle. But here they are in a London townhouse. Let's open one. It takes a little push because they are heavy. But then they swing open so smoothly, and suddenly you are not just in a kitchen. You are connected to a garden. We step outside into a private courtyard. The walls around it are high, painted white, so no one can see in. It is your own secret garden in the middle of the city. The ground is covered with light gray stone tiles. There is space for a big table and chairs. You could have 10 friends over for a summer dinner here. You can imagine having breakfast here in the morning sun, or just sitting out here in the evening with a cup of tea. It is quiet. All you hear are the birds in the trees. You forget you are in a big city. This outdoor space is a true luxury. In London, having any private outdoor space is special. Having a garden this big and peaceful is rare. Now, let's go back inside. We haven't seen the most surprising part yet. I told you there was something hidden. We need to go down one more level. We walk to the other side of the kitchen. There is another staircase, simpler this time. We go down to the basement. People think basements are dark and damp. Not this one. This basement is beautiful. It feels like a spa. When we get down, the first room is a cozy living area. It has a big, comfortable-looking sofa and a large screen on the wall for watching movies. This is the perfect place to relax. Because it is underground, it is very, very quiet. You can't hear any traffic from the street. It is a peaceful cave. Next to this room, there is a small gym. It has a treadmill, some weights, and a Peloton bike. You can exercise without having to go out. Everything you need is right here in your house. There is also another bedroom in the basement. It has its own bathroom with a nice shower. This could be a great guest room, or maybe a room for a teenager who wants their own space. But now, let's go to the special room, the one that makes this house truly unique. We walk through a doorway from the meteor room, and there it is. The swimming pool. You would never expect to find a full-sized swimming pool in the basement of a London townhouse, but here it is, and it is not a plain, rectangular pool. This pool is an experience. The whole room is covered in marble, the same white marble from the kitchen. The walls, the floor around the pool, even the inside of the pool is lined with marble. It makes the water look a brilliant, clean blue. The room is long and narrow. The pool runs almost the whole length of it. Above the pool, in the ceiling, there is a long, narrow skylight. It is made of frosted glass, so sunlight comes in, but it is soft and diffused. It lights up the whole room in a gentle glow. You can swim here during the day with natural light coming down on you. It feels like you are in a secret underground grotto. At the end of the pool, there is a small step where you can sit in the water. There is also a rain shower head coming from the ceiling. You can rinse off right there. The room has special lights built into the edges. So at night, you can turn on the LED lights, and the whole pool glows with a soft blue light. You could put on some quiet music from the hidden speakers and just float here to relax. It is the most private, peaceful place you can imagine. After a long, busy day in London, you could come down here and swim a few laps, and all your stress would melt away. This room alone is a dream. Okay, let's go back up. We have seen the lower levels. Now let's go up to where the bedrooms are. We go back up the marble stairs through the kitchen and up to the living room floor. Then we keep going up another flight of stairs to the first floor. This entire floor is just for the main bedroom. It is the owner's private suite. Before we even see the bedroom, there is something amazing. A door leads from the staircase out onto a balcony, but this is not a normal balcony. The floor of the balcony is made of strong, clear glass. You can stand on it and look straight down to the garden, 2 floors below. It is a little scary, but very exciting. It feels like you are floating in the air. From here, you have a great view of your garden and the rooftops of the other houses. You can see trees and sky. It's a perfect spot for some fresh air. Now, let's go into the bedroom suite itself. You enter through a hallway, but this hallway is actually a dressing room. On both sides, there are floor-to-ceiling wardrobes. The doors of the wardrobes are covered in a soft, velvety fabric. The color is a quiet sage green. It feels luxurious and calming. Just touching the doors feels nice. Then you walk into the bedroom. It is a big, calm room. The bed is placed so you can look out the large windows. The windows have a view of the street, but because the house is set back, it feels private. The decoration is simple. A big, comfortable bed, some nightstands, a chair. The focus is on comfort and light. But the bathroom is something else. It is not a white, bright bathroom. It is dark and dramatic. The walls are covered in dark gray, almost black marble. The floor is the same. In the middle of the room are 2 sinks set into a long vanity. The vanity is made of a dark wood. Above the sinks is a big, round mirror, and hanging above that mirror is a stunning chandelier. It is made of many pieces of clear crystal. It looks like a frozen waterfall. It brings a touch of glamour to the dark room. The shower is huge. It is a walk-in shower with a rainfall showerhead in the ceiling. It is like showering in a warm, gentle rain. There is also a separate bathtub, deep and modern. This bathroom makes a statement. It says that even your private morning routine can be an experience in beauty. It matches the bold personality of the Black House. On the floors above this one, there are 2 more bedrooms. Each one is a good size and has its own bathroom. They are decorated in a simple, comfortable style. They are perfect for family or guests. Every room in this house feels generous and full of light. Now we have seen the whole house. But a house is more than just rooms. It is also about the life outside its doors. So let's leave the Black House and take a short walk. We only have to walk for 2 minutes and we are on Portobello Road. The atmosphere changes completely. Now it is bustling and full of energy. There are people everywhere. The smells of fresh coffee, baked bread, and street food fill the air. You hear music, people laughing, vendors calling out. We walk past stalls selling vintage jewelry, old records, antique furniture, and fresh fruit. The buildings here are painted in bright colors: pink, yellow, blue, green. It is a rainbow. It is the famous, cheerful face of Notting Hill. This is the balance this house offers. Behind your private, serious black door, you have a world of calm, luxury, and peace. You have your marble kitchen, your quiet garden, your underground pool. But step outside, and you are in the middle of one of London's most lively, interesting, and friendly neighborhoods. You can have the best of both worlds, privacy and community, quiet and excitement. So, what do you think about this black house now? It is not just a strange painted house. It is a home that was designed with great care. Every material was chosen to be beautiful and to last. Every space was planned to make life easier and more enjoyable. It is a house for someone who knows what they like and isn't afraid to be different. The black paint is just the first sign of that confidence. Inside, the confidence continues with the giant glass wall, the floating marble stairs, the hidden kitchen, the secret pool. This is a home that doesn't shout. It whispers, but it whispers about quality, design, and a very good life. It costs £8.5 million. That is a lot of money. But for that money, you are not just buying a house. You are buying a piece of one of the best streets in London. You are buying incredible craftsmanship. You are buying privacy, light, and space in a crowded city. And you are buying a daily life that feels both peaceful and exciting. Would you want to live here? Could you imagine calling this place home? Maybe your favorite part is the sunny garden, or the cozy movie room in the basement, or maybe it's the amazing pool. For me, I think it's the feeling of light. Even deep in the basement, there is light from the skylight. The house is cleverly designed to bring sunshine deep inside. This has been a real tour of a real London home. I hope you enjoyed walking through it with me. If you did, please let me know by giving this video a like. It helps more people find our channel, Winds of Thought, where we explore interesting places and ideas. Tell me in the comments below, what was the most surprising thing you saw today? Was it the pool, the giant doors, or something else? Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until next time, keep thinking.